Anyone that knows me knows I love Jack in the Box, okay? I love the way they cater to late night eaters with sort of shoebox size trays filled with all kinds of yummy treats. One of the other things I've always touted about Jack in the Box is the diversity in their menu, their international menu. They actually feature many flavors from around the world, okay? The fact is, I haven't tried much of their international cuisine. Today, we travel to Japan, okay? So let's open up the bag and dig in. First and foremost, a little appetizer, an egg roll, okay? And it's ample size, a little sweet and sour sauce. Get your tang on, okay, is the way it's advertised. So I'm very curious about this yummy treat. It looks like it's a deep fried egg roll. Looks like it might have been a little over fried on one side. That might not take away from the flavor. I like to hit this thing raw. Here it is right now. Okay. So it had a nice little crunch biting into it. The filling, not the traditional filling you'd expect from an egg roll. It's sort of a pureed, blended up type of meat filling. I'm not seeing any veggies. I always like a balanced egg roll, a little bit of crunchy veggies mixed in. There's a lack of juiciness. Some things are meant to be married to their sauce. I'm gonna try this one out. Let's peel it open and take a look. Okay, a nice sweet flavor, a sort of pretty sort of peach amber color. There I go, I'm going in now. As you can see, getting an ample amount of sauce. Enter, fill, and surround the egg roll. Let me get a taste like this. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a powerful sauce. The sauce absolutely takes over the flavor. There do seem to be some carrot particles rearing their head from the puree, so there are some veggies emerging. And so the egg roll is a little lacking in flavor, and the sauce is a little overbearing. Once you start dipping, it kind of becomes all about the sauce. It's not disgusting. Let's move on to the main event, the teriyaki bowl, okay? As you know, teriyaki chicken, a flavor devised in Japan, and now Jack in the Box has brought it over the seas and around the world for everyone to enjoy. An interesting smell, very thin layer of chicken before you get to the rice here. So is a concern of mine when I'm eating a teriyaki bowl. How's the portion of chicken to rice? You see the heat rising out of that thing. So this thing just came out of the oven. A little bit of carrot slivers and a piece of broccoli. So I got a little bit of everything on this bite. Let's see how it goes down. Okay, all right. Well, my initial reaction, there's something a little bit synthetic to the flavors I'm tasting that usually comes when you're getting convenience store cuisine. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The steamed rice, not too dry. A somewhat paltry amount of meat. I'm already getting heavy into the rice, and I've only had a couple of bites of chicken. Now look at this. This is something interesting. As you can see, grill marks on this chicken. Let me get a taste of just the chicken by itself with those grill marks. It was tough to tell if this was really grilled or those marks were just painted on. You don't get a charcoal grill kind of flavor off of the chicken. I'm not picking that up. The broccoli, it's not too mushy. Nothing's worse than a mushy broccoli. However, it has a freezer kind of flavor to it. Maybe they're sitting in a freezer for a while. So look, I'm about halfway through the bowl. I can already tell that I'm gonna end up with extra rice. Let me try some of their teriyaki sauce. Black belt in flavor, it claims. Okay, so these are bold statements. Let's see if it delivers. So let me drop some of this stuff on, just kind of ooze it all over, the power of the ooze, you know? There it is. That sauce definitely enhances this bowl. Something about the marriage of that classic teriyaki flavor with little pieces of chicken is so yummy. In this particular case, the sauce makes a huge difference. So I would recommend, if you get the teriyaki bowl from Jack in the Box, maybe get an extra teriyaki sauce. You gotta sort of inundate this thing to make it a little more palatable, and I gotta say, I'm enjoying it a little more now. Look, I wasn't expecting the moon. The flavors I'm getting here are not quite like an upper echelon fast food. They're a little bit more like convenience store food, 7-Eleven style. I'm a pretty happy camper.